SM once again disappoints their artist. And this time, they are hurting an artist that has been with them for almost 2 decades. But not only she is being disrespected, but also her fans. On April 17th, SM Entertainment announced through Taeyeon's official Japanese website that her solo 10th anniversary concert, the ODD of Tense, which was scheduled to be held on April 19th to 20th at the Ariake Arena in Tokyo, has been canceled. The equipment used for the Asia tour is currently being transported to Japan, but it has not yet arrived, and it is extremely difficult to prepare sufficiently for the concert under these circumstances. Despite repeated discussions with the relevant parties and exploring every possible option, we ultimately concluded that it would be difficult to go ahead with the concert. We sincerely apologize for the great inconvenience caused to those who have been waiting for the performances. We are currently considering the possibility of a rescheduled concert. Further details and updates will be announced as soon as decisions are made. Then, on April 18th, Taeyeon reached out to fans on the communication platform Bubble to share some unfortunate news. "I don't even know what to say," she wrote. "I'm so worried about Son, and my heart just feels heavy. I hate everything about this situation. I feel so sorry to Son. All the hard work and excitement that went into this show, it all disappeared in an instant. It feels like something was stolen from us. I don't even know how to describe this emptiness and frustration." She continued to communicate with fans thereafter and shared her honest thoughts on the situation and expressed anger. She explained that the undelivered equipment was not an accident but a clear mistake. "Someone needs to check it out, but since they aren't doing anything right now, I can't keep getting hurt, and it's not an accident, it was a mistake, and there were some shortcomings." Korean fans and netizens discussed this issue and also expressed frustration. They commented, "Didn't something else happen in her last concert too? She knows what happened the best since it was her concert. But she shouldn't be saying things like that if her agency didn't even release an official statement on why it happened. Just making the situation worse. That agency is really bad at working. This is not the first huge accident that happened. I think she needs to change agencies." For many fans, it seems that SM Entertainment's curt explanation for the concert cancellation was unsatisfactory. They banded together to release a statement of demand on April 24 KST, urging SM Entertainment for a detailed explanation, followed by an apology and appropriate compensation. Statement: urging feedback and compensation regarding the cancellation of Taeyeon concert The Tense in Tokyo. On April 24, 2025, the Global Fan Union of Artist Taeyeon, hereinafter referred to as the Taeyeon Global Fan Union, issues the following statement regarding the unilateral cancellation of Taeyeon's Japan concert for the tour The Tense and the resulting damage to fans. 1. We demand feedback on the unilateral and insincere notice of cancellation just 2 days before the concert scheduled for April 19th to 20th, 2025. Taeyeon's tour, The Tense, which began in March 2025, has been met with support and enthusiasm not only from local fans, but also from global fans around the world. The Japan concert was a significant event that many fans, both domestic and international, planned to attend. However, the concert was canceled just 2 days prior, on April 17, 2025, citing delayed arrival of concert equipment. This led to several serious issues. Despite the apparent risk of cancellation, no prior notice was given, and the announcement was made only 2 days before the scheduled dates. On April 16, 2025, the ticketing platform Ticketboard was set to announce seating arrangements. However, at 8 p.m. that day, a one-day postponement was announced, followed by an additional delay on April 17th. During this postponement period, many fans who had already traveled to or arrived in Japan for the concert suffered direct inconveniences. Ultimately, at 10:30 p.m. KST on April 17th, the concert was officially canceled due to the delayed arrival of equipment. 2. Irresponsible and dismissive manner of notification that disregarded the seriousness of the situation. The cancellation notice was not communicated through the artist's official social media accounts, Instagram, Twitter, etc., but rather via an email from the ticketing site Ticketboard and a post on Taeyeon and Girls' Generation's official Japanese websites. As a result, many fans only became aware of the cancellation after arriving at the venue. The fact that the cancellation notice was posted on an external site a day before the concert and shared via a 24-hour Instagram story at 12:06 a.m. KST on the day of the concert, which was automatically deleted the next day, is considered an extremely irresponsible and insincere response that ignored the gravity of the situation. SM Entertainment's poor handling of the situation caused significant financial and emotional damage to fans who had made transportation, flight, and accommodation arrangements from Japan, Korea, US, Canada, Brazil, and other countries. Third, lack of response and evasion of responsibility by SM Entertainment. To this day, SM Entertainment has not issued any direct apology or detailed compensation plan via the artist's official social media or the agency's communication channels. The only communication was a Japanese website translation posted on the day of the concert, April 19, 2025. SM Entertainment has continued to avoid taking official responsibility, merely stating that follow-up information will be provided through Ticket Board. Such actions clearly indicate that SM Entertainment, the party directly responsible for the incident, has not fulfilled its obligations. The fan union finds this unacceptable. SM Entertainment must promptly conduct a thorough investigation into the incident, clearly disclose where responsibility lies, take action against those accountable, and issue a formal apology and compensation plan for affected fans. Fourth, conclusion and demands. The Taeyeon Global Fan Union strongly demands the following from SM Entertainment. 1. Clearly identify those responsible for this incident and impose appropriate disciplinary measures on the person as in charge at SM Entertainment Center 1-2. Release a formal apology and detailed explanation via Taeyeon's official channels. 3. Prepare a concrete compensation plan for the damages suffered by fans due to the concert cancellation in Japan and disclose the full details transparently. 4. Ensure that similar incidents do not recur during future stops on the TENS tour by operating transparently and communicating clearly based on trust. 5. SM Entertainment must provide an official announcement regarding the possibility of rescheduling the TENS Japan concert and outline specific plans for future shows. The Global Fan Union firmly opposes any misdirected blame being placed on the artist and emphasizes that Taeyeon should not be burdened with addressing this situation personally. It is the agency's responsibility to protect its artist and uphold their reputation. SM Entertainment's silence and negligence must be condemned. We strongly urge a swift and sincere response addressing all points raised in this statement and a commitment to rebuilding trust with the fans. April 24th, 2025 Taeyeon Global Fan Union. Taeyeon then herself shared Korean version of fans' demands showing her support. Regarding this, SM Entertainment responded, "We are not preparing a separate statement on our position. And you know that this angered people even more. They haven't refunded anyone. And yet they're saying they have nothing else to say? They always turn away from things when it's their fault. So ridiculous. SM is so frustrating. They're acting proud that they have no statement regarding their position, and yet they release statements right away when they aren't in the wrong. But some people think that it's her fault for re-signing with SM. She had ample amount of times to switch companies, and yet she always runs back to SM. I literally don't care how she feels anymore about SM's mistakes. And why doesn't she make a statement of her own and honestly say what's been going on? Why hiding behind fans' demands? In the end, we all know she'll end up renewing with them because there's no better option for her. But still, majority believes that Taeyeon, once her contract expires, will leave SM for good, especially due to this event. But what are your thoughts? Thank you for watching and see you next time.